You can see the wine bar. Now this is the money part right here. This is the end of the bar that'll be hinged up to a gate, and this is actually the gate right here. This is the bottom of the gate. All right, I have it built, sanded, stained, and that's going to actually attach onto here. There's 3 different hinges. You might be able to see these are the marks for where the hinges go. You know, tomorrow I'm going to start polyurethaning this. I do have to, I think tonight I gotta paint these screws, all the screws. But I'm going to start polyurethaning it and get it ready. This guy is going to be a labor of love a little bit, because you got to do one side then the other, back and forth, staining and polyurethaning and all that. So it's going to take a couple days before all that gets done, and I can bring the two together. But I worked on a lot today just to kind of engineer it, so I hope it works the way I want it to. We'll see. If it doesn't, I got a backup plan. But anyway, wine bar 3rd section is about to be done, and we're just going to move on then to connecting them all and getting ready for wine tastings at Legends in Concert. So it's all good. All right, folks, we'll see. Been working on the Steampunk lamp. What you see here is a mess. I know it looks like a mess, but makes sense in my head. Anyway, so basically this is what the base is kind of going to look like. It's obviously not finished, and it's made out of wood, but it will be covered in a material, so it'll look like metal or whatever. It'll probably be fiberglass. There will be a top on it that'll fit in perfectly. So let's just assume that this is the top for now. All the electronics and everything will go in this area. I'm just testing it right now to see if this is enough of an area. So there you go. So this is our hypothetical base. Still not sure that this is where I want to be at. This is 1-inch steel pipe. Using it as a base, kind of back. The knife switch would be up in this area. And none of this is like to scale right now. I'm just kind of testing out components. It would be ideal if I could use components that you can buy ready to go, so you don't have to go and get everything you know, fitted, specific, and all that. It would be cheaper, it'd be less time consuming. So that's what I'm trying to do. But you got to just kind of play around with it and test it out. So, you know, here's kind of an example of where this center light would go. I don't even know if you can see this. Let me make sure you can see this first, okay? Give me a second. Okay, and we're back. So once again, the base, this is coming up. Whoosh. So if you remember on a video I sent a while back, what I'm trying to recreate is the 3 dimensions of Orion's belt. So you know you have a star here, a star here, and a star here. These 2 stars are about the same distance from Earth, which is in this case the camera, and the middle one, which is the brightest one, actually is way further back. So that's what I'm trying to recreate. I've got some really good technical drawings of what that looks like, but anyways, so this thing would attach here, and I know that it's cockeyed and everything else, just don't worry about that now. This would be the middle light. I've got this nice cage around it. I'm gonna do some experimenting on the cages, but I found a really clever way. And once again, I know things are crooked, don't worry about it, it'll be perfect when it's done. But I found a really clever way of getting the light bulb. This is a awesome light bulb housing. I'll show you that in a second. But anyways, obviously right now the balance is off, everything's weighted towards the back, but I will have 2 other lights further forward, one up higher and one down lower. So what I want to accomplish is that if it was all just standing right now on this, I could like literally balance it. That would make it a lot nicer, better, more secure, center balanced. This is another light cage I found, silver, it's smaller, and it might be the trick. This is about half the price as this guy right here, but I wanted to test this out as well. Again, I figured out a really clever way of putting the light bulbs in using these. These are waterproof. They say waterproof, weatherproof. Light bulb sockets basically, already wired up. And I think from a safety standpoint, it's awesome that they're all covered in rubber. So got those, and again, once, you know, it's just going to be like a testing process of getting different size pipe and different connectors and figuring it out, you know. I actually tonight am going to get out all the drawings that I've compiled so I can actually get like the real dimension of how far back this is, how far forward these are, the angle and everything, so that, again, if you're Earth, the camera is Earth, and you're looking at it from this angle, or this angle, or this angle, it'll match up to what the drawing should be. So it's kind of a fun project. A little overkill, but everything in the steampunk universe is overkill by nature. So that's it. See you in a second. What an amazing past couple days. Sorry, I haven't. It gets towards the end of the day, and I'm like, man, I'm tired, and I want to post a video, but I don't want it to just be some boring video. So I'm kind of waiting a couple days to, you know, give you updates. But the wine bar is looking great. I'm excited about that, and not in a negative way, but excited to get that project behind me, you know, done and over with, and get it into Legends, and, you know, start doing wine tastings as soon as we open. 25th, it's not that far away, man. It's crazy. Awesome. The steampunk lamp, man, I'm really encouraged. Just there's so many little facets and details, and you know, there's the actual creation of something, but then there's the design of it and the look. You know, it's not just throwing a bunch of things together and be like, hey, here it is. You know, I don't want it to look like a scarecrow. I want it to artistically flow and be awesome. So just in the early stages of that, just probably need to get a bunch of different components together and figure out what it is, you know. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Let's see here. So obviously I've been in and out of the Home Depot the past couple days, you know, getting stuff for the wine bar, steampunk lamp, all that stuff. And it's a weird vibe. It's a weird vibe since I've gone to part-time, because people are used to seeing me there all the time, and now they only see me, you know, every couple days, and they're like, are you working here? There's this one guy, God bless him. He's either really, what's the word? You know, someone who's like, they can bluff really well. He's either that, or he has it out for me. Either way, it's kind of awesome. But I come in, and like yesterday I went in wearing shorts and a shirt like this, and I actually had to meet with our HR person, and so I'm going back to where you would clock in and all that. He says, you're not wearing that's, you can't work in those that outfit. You know that, right? Totally serious. And I'm like, well, I'm not here to work. He's like, oh, okay. It is kind of funny though. I get there's some people that are like, hey, good to see you. There's some people that are like, why aren't you working, dude? And then there's everything in between. It's kind of funny. Never been in that experience before, so I'm just kind of you know, if nothing else, the folks at the Home Depot should be happy that I spend more there in a week than I make. So, you know, it's kind of like working for free, you know, I guess, or something like that. But anyway, let's see, is there anything else? There is. There's a number of things I'd like to get into, but it's late, and I want to get this video up and running and whatnot. Tomorrow will be more of the same stuff. I'm gonna just kind of sleep on it and kind of creatively go through everything on my mind, just kind of visualize what I want, and maybe tomorrow try to attack the design a little bit better on the steampunk lamp. But anyway, it is what it is. Next week, I do work on Monday night, but Monday during the day, got some things going. But Tuesday, shooting basically the final sequence for the Return Part 2, which is the next video coming out. I'm so excited about it. Had a fun time shooting it, and just it's a different take of the same narrative as the Return Part 1. So that'll be exciting to get out there. And like I said, man, just ramping up. 25th is not that far away. If you get a chance, man, come on out. There's not a lot of places open across the country, but Branson's opening up, man, and we're ready to do it safe, and entertain you and have a good time. So come on out. Excited about that. That's it for tonight. I'm not going to play. I'm probably going to put some music in the background, but nothing that anybody knows, because I've been getting beat up on copyright issues every time I play a song that I actually know and like, and you might know or like. So, you know, tonight it's just going to be some random whatever, and probably from here on out. That's it. Love you guys. Cheers, man. Be safe. Be safe. Be amazing. Be positive. And we're going to get together. We're going to get together real quick. Soon. All right? We're going to come together. It's going to be awesome. All right? Cheers.